This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for April 14th, 2025. Just announced, Breaking Benjamin and 3 Days Grace are heading out on a co-headlining tour with Return to Dust opening. They're stopping New England September 11th at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts. Tickets are on sale now. Lots of stories coming out of this weekend's Coachella Festival. Last Wednesday, Jillian Lauren, the wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner, was shot by police and later booked for attempted murder. Shortly before that, Weezer were announced as a last-minute addition to Coachella. Well, Scott Schreiner was at Coachella over the weekend, playing a huge 12-song set with the band that included a cover of Metallica's Enter Sandman. According to the LA Times, there was no mention of the incident involving Lauren, but the Weezer bassist appeared on stage pumping his fist and drawing a huge round of cheers from the overflow crowd of several thousands. Benson Boone made a memorable performance at Coachella, bringing out a surprise guest in Brian May from Queen for a powerful rendition of Queen's iconic 1975 hit, Bohemian Rhapsody. Brian May had teased the surprise appearance by posting a photo of himself and Boone on a plane heading to Palm Springs, saying, quote, "Look who I bumped into on the way to the fabled Palm Springs. Maybe something will happen." After making a politically charged performance with Green Day, Billie Joe Armstrong made a surprise appearance with the Go-Go's, joining the band for a rendition of their 1984 hit, Head Over Heels. And the Misfits played a 20-song set at Coachella. They now perform under the name The Original Misfits. The group, comprised of Glenn Danzig, Jerry Only, and Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein. The band reformed in 2016. They had not played together since 1983. Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit put up a video on social media over the weekend as the band gets ready to open up for Metallica on the M72 World Tour. Recalling the band's 2003 appearance on the Summer Sanitarium Tour, Wes Borland filmed himself noodling around to Metallica's 1986 instrumental, Orion. Dates with Metallica kick off on April 26th in Toronto at the Rogers Centre. Ice Nine Kills is also on the dates with Limp Bizkit. Coheeed Cambria were honored over the weekend in their hometown of Nyack, New York. The mayor of the village, Joe Rand, handed the band a key to the city. The band also performed acoustically at the Nyack Springfest Street Fair. Vocalist Claudio Sanchez is a Nyack High School alumnus. The band got their start at a weekly youth event sponsored by the Nyack Center called The Back Door that showcased their talents in front of an audience composed mostly of teenagers from all over the tri-state area. Lamb of God guitarist Mark Morton, in a recent interview talking about his new solo album Without the Pain that came out on Friday, saying, quote, "I have never completely defined myself as just a heavy metal player. And when I say just, there are plenty of players that just play heavy metal, and they're phenomenally explosive, incredibly dynamic and creative musicians, and that's cool. And so I believe that's possible. But for me, I've never felt like metal was the only place my creative spirit lives. So I think that over time, I've built up this ambition and this kind of desire to express my musical spirit and creative ideas outside of the context of Lamb of God." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 253, featuring Cullen Moore from Sleep Theory, is available now. And check out this week's bonus episode with Tobias Forge from Ghost.